What a day, what a day, what a day. Hello, Sabi people. Welcome to yet another interesting session. We've had four incredible sessions today and we're still not tired of learning. Yes, we will not get tired because we need to Sabi and even over Sabi. If you're just joining, I'd like to let you know that this is day one of the Skill Acceleration Bootcamp and you really missed out on valuable information. Not to worry, there's going to be an opportunity for you to catch up pretty much later. My name is Rafiat Atonda, and I'm excited to be moderating this session again. Yeah. All right. Haven't learned how to make powerful presentations, build a social enterprise, and what have you. It is also important for you to understand the manners at which you communicate to people as far as business is concerned. So it is on this premise that we will be discussing business etiquette. You are that right. We're going to be discussing business etiquette tonight. And the trainer is someone, oh my God, I don't even know how to build this person. But trust me, this is a session you do not want to miss. You know what they say about late night classes. So all of the value you've been getting since morning is even nothing compared to what you're going to be getting now. So make sure you're sticking till the very end. You cannot leave the session. So if you're excited to still be here, if you're excited, let me see the emojis. I see we have few people online. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see the love. I want to see the show of excitement. I'm, very excited to be here today, this evening. Doing this all over again, and I want to see it in you. We are learning, and I'm super happy that this is happening to us. We've been getting encouraging feedback. Some are pretty emotional. In fact, I really want to cry. But that is not going to happen right here. So let me see, where is everyone? Yeah, Mirabel is asking, where is everyone? So we cannot start until we have everyone present here. So we just wait for more people to, join the session before we can start officially. So, like I said earlier, we are discussing business etiquette today. So, it is not enough for you to say, I have learned how to make powerful presentations. You need to learn the set of rules and manners that govern how people interact in business. This is key if you really want to grow either as an individual or as a business. So, I'm still expecting more people to join us. I'm waiting for everybody. I want to see the love. I want to see the emojis. Just put it there. Let a trainer know that you're very happy to have him here today. So I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. Oh, great! Cynthia is saying good vibes. Yes, I want to see the good vibes. Yeah. So Precious is saying good evening. Good evening to you, to Precious. So while we're still waiting for more people to join us, I'd like to know what you've learned so far. I mean, we've had four incredible sessions. Oh wow! You need to clap for Skill Factory Africa. It's been really amazing. It's been mind blowing, I must say. So I want to see what you've learned so far in the comment section. So we'll use this to just wait for more people to join. We are brother skipper, so we don't want them to miss out on plenty. So yeah, good evening to you all, guys. Very excited to have you join us again. Good evening. Thank you so much. It's nice seeing you again, Sophia. Yeah, awesome. So I really want to know what you've learned so far while we're waiting for more people to join us. So what have you learned so far? Oh, awesome. Willie's saying, I've learned to be a good listener. Interesting. Very good. Peter is saying, I'm excited to be here. I'm also excited to be here. So I want to see. Show me love in the comment section. Show me love. I want to see. Okay, Tam Daniel is saying trust is the cornerstone of connection. Interesting. Awesome. So I'll just quickly introduce our trainer for this evening. I told you he is an amazing person. You don't want to miss a session. Let me just quickly read his bio. His name is Kingsley Ogbiti. So Kingsley Kalu Ogbiti is a certified consultant etiquette by International Association of Professions Career College in the United States of America. That is huge. Kingsley, in the last 4 years, I've spoken to over 3,000 Nigerian youth, which include National Youth Service Corps member. In 2017, he was among the panelists in Edo Mega Youth Summit, and he's done, so much more. In fact, he's just written a book as far as post COVID-19 is concerned. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is not a physical event, it is a virtual one, but I want you to show him love, like plenty of love in the comment section. Please put your hands together for our trainer. I wanted to say facilitator, but yeah, I think the synonym. So put your hands together for our trainer, Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti. Hi. Over to you, sir.
Hi. Good to see you. Good evening. How you doing? Good evening. It's good to see you. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. If you are here, can I have a notification they are here? Just say etiquette, right? Etiquette. Let me see it. Yes. If you are here, just write etiquette so that I know you are here and we are good to go and I can kickstart. Yes. Let me see you write etiquette. Let me see you write etiquette so that I can know that you are here and we can kickstart. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that. Good. I can see. Good. Good. I can see. Good. Yes. Ochuku. Very nice of you. Thank you. Josephine. Thank you. I can see Josephine. Miracle. So, Obo. Thank you. Yes. 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 I need more people. Yes. 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 Let's just get two more persons and we are kickstarting. Yes. Two more persons, just write etiquette, write etiquette, write etiquette, and we are good. Two more persons, write etiquette, and we are good. If you can hear me, just need two more persons so that we can move on and write etiquette. All right, all right, all right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kingsley. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here to share on business etiquette with every one of you here. I'm excited. I want to say a big thank you to Victoria Wana for bringing me up here. I'm really super excited to be here with you people. Truly speaking, I'm excited. To all the speakers before now and all the facilitators, well done, well done. I'm getting the feedback that it was really, really amazing. It was really, really amazing. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for telling me that you can hear me. Thank you. So I'll move straight away. Yes, let me start with the definition of business etiquette. Business etiquette is the acceptable set of manners, set of behaviors that is needed in the business world. Did you get that? Okay, let me come again. Business etiquette is the acceptable set of manners, set of behaviors, set of rules that governs the business world. In the business world, there are certain rules, certain behaviors, certain manners that govern it. Yes, there are certain manners, behaviors, and rules that govern the business world. I want you to know that people will say, why business etiquette? Some people will tell you business etiquette is fluffy, business etiquette is old school, business etiquette is out of style, business etiquette is not needed. I want to tell you that all that is not true. Business etiquette is more needed in this our generation we are. I'm fully aware that we have the people who are working, the young professionals, and those who are about to get employed. So that's where I will be approaching it from. As as a future leader, as a young professional in your organization and a leader in the making, business is, I discovered that HROs, they normally check if you have business etiquette when they're interviewing you. Yes, they might not ask you plainly, do you know about business etiquette? No. It's the questions that they ask you that will make them know if you are etiquette conscious or not. And there is a survey now which has come out that are more emotion intelligent in the workplace. That you have high emotion intelligence. And right now, employers are looking for people who can display that fact. As a young professional in the business world, I want you to know that etiquette helps you to stand out. Etiquette puts you in front of people because these people are observing what you are doing. There's a saying that goes like this. Say, treat people the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule. But there's a platinum rule which says, treat people how they want to be treated. Yes, it's the truth of the matter. Treat people how they want to be treated, not how you are treated. Let me give an example. You're in the office and they say, okay, it's breakfast. We have bread, we have coffee, we have tea. And you like tea. You can't say because you like tea, you're going to serve everybody's tea. No, you simply ask, oh, tea or coffee. So what are you doing there? You are obeying the platinum rule, which simply says, treat people the way they want to be treated. Let me sound this to everyone here in an organization and the prospective employees. I want you to know that you are a representative of your organization. You are an ambassador of your organization. You are a representative. You are an ambassador of the organization. If your organization starts 8 o'clock and close 4, that does not mean from 5 to 7 you are no longer a staff of the organization. No, you are a staff of the organization 24 hours of the day. That you work in the organization. A lot of us know that your actions in the your actions
Thank you for your patience. Meanwhile, just keep dropping the love in the comment section. Keep dropping, keep dropping. Nigerian network service providers will not frustrate us. We are Sabi people, so we won't be frustrated. We'll try bring Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti back here. Hassan is back.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I need to know if you can hear me. Rafiat, can you hear me? I need to know you can hear me so that I can kick off. Can we just indicate that you can hear me so that I can continue this session, please? Yes, I'm waiting for you to indicate that you can hear me so that I can continue this session. Yes, just right. I can hear you, or you write etiquette. Then I will see that you can hear me, and we can move on with this session. Thank you very much, Abu Galba. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that feedback. Thank you, Ebube. Thank you very much. Okay, I was saying before the network went out. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. I was saying that you are a representative of your organization, and you are an ambassador of the organization. Okay, let me explain this. Let me drive home this point. In 2003, sorry, in 2013, on Friday, 20th December, yes, that's a Friday, 20th December, Justin Sacco, the public relations director of IAC, was traveling from London to the southern part of Africa, to be precise, South Africa. And guess what she tweeted? She said, "I'm going to Africa. I hope I don't get it. Just kidding. I am white." I take it again. "I'm going to Africa. I hope I don't get it. Just kidding. I am white." She tweeted it and she boarded. Guess what? She had less than 200 followers on Twitter. While she was airborne, a lady in Miami started a hashtag, "Has Justin Sacco landed?" And guess what? Her name was mentioned 30,000 times on Twitter. 30,000 times on Twitter. And the hashtag, "Has Justin Sacco landed?" started trending. And guess what? That hashtag, people tweeted with that hashtag over 100,000 times. This is far back as 2013. And there was no way they were going to get across to her. Why? She has already been airborne, so there's no way they're going to reach her. Somebody in South Africa that saw this thing was trending went to the airport to wait for her. People even took a photo as she landed. And guess what happened on Saturday, which is the next day, because she traveled 20th December.
This session, while we're still waiting for him to reconnect, let me know what you've learned so far in the comment section. I'm here to read. Please, no more network. I know we had a bad network, but please, we don't want to say this. Let me know what you've learned so far while we're still waiting to bring back Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti. Let me know what you've learned so far. As far as I'm concerned, I have learned that etiquette helps you stand out, and etiquette is not old school. You need to do things the way they are expected to be done. Don't say I'm new fashion. No, there's a way you communicate if you're a business person, and that is key if you want to seal that deal. So let me also know what you've learned in the comment section. I know the network is not so good. We're working to bring back Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti, and trust me, he's going to join us in a jiffy. But let me know what you've learned so far. I know some persons started with Mr. Kingsley at the very, very beginning. If you're one of those people, let me know what you've learned. I just told you what I've learned, that etiquette makes you outstanding. It helps you stand out because people are wondering, who is this person? Who is this person who understands how business conversation, how business interaction should be done? So let me know what you've learned so far in the comment section. I'm looking forward to reading them. Awesome. Simpsy is saying, oh my God, I can see Simpsy again. So Emanuela is saying, treat people how they want to be treated. Interesting. Treat people how they want to be treated, not how you want to be treated. That is very key. Esther is saying, etiquette makes you outstanding. Azika is saying, I learned I should treat people the way they want to be treated. Interesting, interesting. I'm glad you guys are learning despite the network glitch. Okay, great. We have Mr. Kingsley back again. Network is still happening up, and I mean, we are Sabi people, like I've said earlier. So this is nothing. We cannot be moved. We cannot be moved by this. We're going to be here till the very end. He's going to be changing his location. He's going to be switching as service provider right now. So I'm sure that by the time it comes back on board, we're going to have a smooth, seamless conversation. So while we're waiting for him to reconnect, let me know what you've learned so far. So Patience is saying that I learned that you're a representative of your organization 24 hours of the day. This is great. This is very important. You are a representative of your organization. So you don't want to be dressing, for example, and great. Mr. Kingsley is back.
Yes, yes, I'm back and I'm hitting right away. Like I said, you are a representative of your organization. Thank you, Patience, for that feedback. So let me move on to the next thing. I'll be talking about names. Yes, names. This is very vital. This is very important as a staffing organization. Different organizations address people differently. If you are working in the government parastatal in Nigeria, you dare not address your boss by the name. Address the boss by the position he or she is occupying in the organization. If in the parastatal the boss happens to be the team lead and has a designated position, and for example, the boss is the director, you say, Director Sir, Director Ma. Address them by their position. If in the government parastatal, your boss happens to be chairman of a board that was set up, address the person as Chairman Sir, Chairman Ma. In the government parastatal in Nigeria, they don't want you to address them by their name, except you are told so. But what I know is that you should address them by the position they are occupying, or some you address them as Sir, Ma, or Oga, or Madam. That's what works in the government parastatal in Nigeria, except your boss tells you otherwise. Why in private organization it varies. In some organizations you address them by Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti, or you will say Mr. Ibrahim Ayodele Emeka. You not pick anyone. Then there's some organizations they don't want honorifics at all. What are honorifics? Honorifics are names like Mr., Doctor, Professor, Lieutenant Colonel. They don't want it. Some organizations you just address the person as Emeka Ibrahim, Ayodele Chukwemeka, any one of them. There's some other organizations I know. Don't call the full name. Address the person as they are. You can call the person Jide. You can call the person Ochuku. You can call the person Aisha. You can call the person Miriam. You can call the person Faith. Osarugwe, Ezine. There are some organizations that's like that. So you need to know how your organization wants people to address them. Then listen very carefully. Some organization in your general meeting, your boss will come up and say, let's say the MD of the company will say, in this company, we are addressing everybody by the first name. Then you go to the office and you start addressing your boss as the first name. See what you do. When the MD makes that statement, address the boss with honorifics and say, Mr. This and this. So when the boss, when he now tells you, no, address by my first name, that is okay. So we need to be very careful of this. Some people will say, who does she think he is? Who does he think he is? How dare he? How dare she call me by my first name? You will be saying, but MD said, MD can say something, oh, good. But the GM is not okay with it. The director is not okay with it. Sales manager is not okay with it. The project manager is not okay with it. HR is not okay with it. They are the one who is going to appraise you and give reports back to the boss. So you need to know what they are comfortable with. You need to know. So somebody will not ask, how will I know what they are comfortable with? Good. Start by addressing them by their position. Director, sir. Sales manager, ma. By all that. They're not like, no, 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 I don't like that. So when they have told you they don't like that, then they have given you permission. As someone working in the organization, when you are introducing yourself to somebody, do not say, my name is Dr. Chukwemeka Ayodele Musa. No. When you're introducing yourself to anybody that is start working in the organization, you say, I am Chukwemeka Ayodele Musa, Doctor of Etiquette. That is the way you introduce yourself. Your name is not Dr. This. No. When introducing yourself, say your full name. Then if you have other qualifications, you cannot say, I'm a professor in medicine. I'm a professor in medicine, and also I'm the head of this department in this organization. For example, you are a prof in medicine, and you happen to be heading the clinic of an organization, you can now come and say, I am Mustafa Emeka. I'm a professor in medicine and I head this department. That is the right way to introduce yourself. But when you are introducing people, you introduce them with their honorifics. Yes. If, for example, I need to be introducing the prof, I will introduce the person with their honorifics. Please include the person honorifics when you are introducing them. And please do not assume that this is how the person wants to be introduced. No. Know how people want to be introduced. Somebody will say, oh, I'm working in an organization. What concerns me with introduction? But your organization might end up having a program, inviting a big guest, and they're like, oh, please just do the MC, just welcome. All you are doing is nothing big. All you just have to do is read this person's profile and welcome them upstage and we'll pick it up from there. Yes, there are people like that the organization have bumped up to and say, oh, the MC is running late, or the MD specifically require that you do this task. So what will you do? Somebody comes to you, he said the chairman of the board of directors says they want you to handle this task. And you are not going to say, oh, I'm not ready. So you have to be ready. So that's why I want you to know this. Introduce people how they want to be introduced. In Nigeria, we have obas, we have kings, we have emirs, we have sultans, we have obi everywhere. How do we address the monarchs in Nigeria, the kings, the queen? How do we address them? I want us to comment on it. How do we address them in Nigeria? If you want to introduce, let's say, a king, the Oba of Benin, the Sultan of Sokoto, the Emir of Kano, the Obi of Onitsha, how do we introduce them? How do we call them? There's something we say before we mention their name. Please, can we drop that on the comment section? Can we drop that on the comment section? How do we address these people? How do we address them? How do we address them? I want to see it on the comment section. How do we address them? Anybody, it's something we do, it's something we say. If you have ever watched the news, you have ever read the newspaper, you have ever been where they introduce them, you discover that there's a particular way they introduce these people. I want to buttress a point. That's why I'm asking that. Just make it on the comment section, so that we can go. Anybody in the house, anybody? I'm excited. How do we address the obas, like the Oba of Benin, the Oba of Lagos, the Obi of Onitsha, the Sultan of Sokoto, the Emir of Kano? Good. Somebody says, JJ say His Royal Majesty. Zonka says His Royal Highness. Hector say Your Royal Majesty. Fantastic. It shows you are following. Fantastic. Good. We use Your Royal Majesty. Her Royal Majesty, His Royal Highness. But do you know that different monarchs are introduced different ways? Yes. Not all of them use titles. It's what is needed to introduce any. Okay, good. The Oni of Ife, the Oni of Ife was in an event, and they wanted to introduce the Oni of Ife. So the MC there said the profile, said everything, and said, "Now let's welcome His Royal Majesty." Mentioned the name and said the Oni of Ife, and the Oni of Ife did not move. The MC was shocked. I've called his name. Why is he not moving? Then somebody now understood that this MC did not do due diligence and went to tell the MC, said, the Oni of Ife is not addressed as His Royal Majesty. The Oni of Ife is addressed as His Imperial Majesty. You see? So as soon as he mentioned, let's welcome His Imperial Majesty. You know the front fair, the drum started beating, the flute started going up, and people everywhere. You now hear those sounds, the noise, ushering him to stand up. Now, what does it show? It shows that the MC did not do as the Oni of Ife is addressed as His Imperial Majesty. So please know how people like to be this, you know, as a staff. When they tell you, oh, somebody is coming over, oh, a prof is coming, a top dignitary is coming, just ask, oh, is it coming with somebody? Say yes. And the person sits, get to know how does this person want to. There are some people who are professors. When it comes to a gathering, they don't want people to know that they are professors. Just mention their name. Yes. There are people who are bishops. They don't want people to know in a particular gathering. Not that they are not proud of the title, but they don't want people to know. So please know how people like to be introduced. Know how people like to be introduced. Then if you have a guest who is coming to your office, and the guest needs to be introduced. Again, you need to introduce the guest to your boss. And we have like other junior colleagues. Okay, say for example, we have the sales manager, we have the marketing manager, and we have the MD who is the boss. You don't start introducing from your boss. No. The main person the person wants to see is your MD. So what do? You introduce the sales manager first, then you move to marketing manager, and I say, now this is the MD. So that as soon as you finish the introduction, the MD begins the discussion with the person. Yes, the MD will take over the discussion and other person leaves. You introduce the lesser authority to the higher authority. Yes, the lesser authority always receives the higher authority. Please listen to this very, very careful. The lesser authority is introduced to the higher authority. The higher authority receives the lesser authority. Let me explain. For example, you have a sales rep who is doing fantastically well in the organization, and your boss, the MD, knows that, oh, we have a lot of sales reps, but the MD doesn't know all the sales reps. And the MD says, oh, there's one person I need to see. She's doing fantastically well. She and another gentleman, please bring this lady and gentleman to me, and I want to see them. And the MD says, okay, because ladies first, bring the lady to me in the office. Okay, thank you. Sonia said you're loving the session. Good. He said, please bring the lady to me. So what do? Who is the higher authority there? The higher authority, Betty, I can see that. The higher authority is the MD. The lower authority is who? Is the gent is the lady. So what do? You introduce. What you do that, sir? You mention the person's name. Oh, I would like you to meet Zainab. Excuse me. I like you to meet Zainab Bola. So you mention your MD's name. You say, MD sir, MD ma, I would like you to meet Zainab Bola, so authority to the higher. Okay, let me ask your boss. Who do you think is the higher authority? Is it the CEO or the client? Who's the higher authority among those two people? I want to see it on the comment section. Wow, time is running. I'm thinking that I will not have this. I will have a lot of time, but okay, let me see that. If you are to introduce, we have the CEO, we have the client who patronize the organization, one of your best clients that's always been consistent with the services people are providing, and the client even pays at the head. Who is the higher authority? Is it the CEO or the client that is the higher authority? We are all learning. I learned it. I learned it. So please, we are all learning. We are all learning. We are all learning. We are all learning. Anybody can answer. Okay, good. Somebody says it's the CEO. Good. I like the feedback. The client. Okay. J Room Studio said the client. Oluwayemisi Balogun. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. It's Balogun. Says the client. Okay, more persons. I will tell you who's the high authority there. Okay, the client. Madua for divine. Okay, good. Light at all. Okay. Uh, 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 Kosi Ochuku and Nike say client because he is the social capital. Oh, this good. We are back. We're back. I like this. People say the client, yes. Kosiso, can I get Kosiso's comment back? Kosiso said something, and Nike, if I can get Kosiso's comment back, if I can get that would be very fantastic. It said something because the client is social capital. Yes, the client is the higher authority. Why? The client is the person that brings in money. So you should know that the higher authority in an organization is the client. Is the client. It's not anybody. So the higher authority is the client. The lower authority is the CEO. So the client is the person that is the higher authority. I hope we're learning something. We're learning something. Okay. I'll be talking about handshake. If someone is shaking you in the office, you do what? You stand up. I can't stand up to show you. No, I can't, but you're not going to see me. Yeah. Yes, you stand up. When somebody stretches forth their hand, you do what? You do what? You stand up. And when you are shaking people, you don't give them the fishy handshake. You don't shake people like this. No. You shake them web to web. This is called web. This part of your hand is supposed to meet the person's other part of the hand. It's called a web to web handshake. It shows you confidence and it shows you respect the person. Yes, you respect the person. And how do you shake them? When you shake them, you move your hand 1, 2, 3, and you let it go. Do not give the bone crusher handshake. Please, gentlemen, no hard feelings, but I need to say this directly to you people. Most gentlemen give what? The bone crusher handshake to the ladies. When they shake them, they squeeze their hand and later let this go and say, my hand is paining me, my hand is aching me. Please, when you are shaking, let your handshake be bold and let your handshake be firm. Shake the person 1, 2, 3. Not, oh, how are you? Long time. It's good seeing you. The person's like, it's okay. Yes, it's okay. And you let person go. Then the organization where you happen to be working, you should know that the ladies extend their hands for the gentleman to shake them, except the gentleman is of a higher authority. If you have somebody who just comes into the organization, you should know you are a lower authority. So when you see someone like the MD, the sales rep, the head of operations, they are the ones to extend the hand. But for example, somebody say, what if both of us are in the same rank? Good. If both of you are in the same rank, the lady extends the handshake. But if someone is higher than the lady, the lady will allow the person extend. And also, when you are greeting your colleague, do not demand for hugs from your colleague. Say, no, 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 I don't want handshake. Or you come and hug me. No, 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 not side hug, not gentle. If they want to do it, and do what? And hug you. If you happen to be in a training and you are given a tag, let's say this is a tag, and you see most people, most of the time, they ask themselves, where do I put the tag? The tag is put at the right hand side. Yes, the right hand side. The right hand side. Why the right hand side? Because when you shake people, it's your right hand that's used in shaking these people. And in Nigeria, it's customary you shake with right hand. Yes, we have people who are left-handed. Much respect to you people, but you should know in Nigeria it's right-handed. We are, so you shake them with the right hand. And when you happen to be in an organization, what do you do when you're giving a tag? Maybe your organization is handling a training, facilitator is around, and it's okay, everybody has to deal with tag. Why do they say we have to deal with tag? So that they can easily see your name. So when the facilitator or the speaker wants to talk to you, they can easily spot your name. So whenever you receive a tag that you put on your tag, put it at the right hand side. That is where your tag always has to be. That is where your tag always has to be. Okay, yes. Then there's something I missed out from introduction. As a starting and when somebody introduces their name, let's say for example, I say my name is, for example, I say my name is Titi Lope, or my name is Oluwa Fisayo, or my name is Chukwemeka. Oh, Titi Layo, Olulope. Okay, I will call you Titi. No, let the person be the one to tell you, okay, yes, my name is quite long, but you can call me Titi. Or not say, your name is Chukwemeka, I will call you Chuks. No. Let the person tell you, okay, you can call me Emeka. Let the person be the one to tell you the name they are comfortable with. Do not assume that and start calling them. No, you are not the owner of the name at all. It's not your name. Please do not shorten people's name without their permission. No, let them be the one to say, okay, this my name is a bit long, but you can call me this. Then I'll be talking about a complimentary card. A complimentary card. A complimentary card represents the business. When someone gives you the complimentary card, don't just receive the complimentary card and put it inside your pocket. No. When they give you the complimentary card, take the complimentary card and read the complimentary card and try and pronounce the name. And when you look at the complimentary card, when the person is like, oh no, that's not how my name is being pronounced. My name is pronounced like this. You look at it and you read it and like, okay. Take the complimentary card, put it in your front pocket. Don't take that complimentary card and put it in the back pocket and do what and sit on it. No. If you are doing that, what are you doing? You are sitting on the person. Yes, that's what it means in the business world. You are sitting on the person. And because you have a complimentary card, when you are in an event, you don't just go sharing your complimentary card as if it is a flyer. The complimentary card is not a flyer. Don't just be sharing it up and down and say, okay, you take. No. And when you are giving a complimentary card to somebody, you give them the side that shows your name. Okay, Chidozie, yes, don't assume. You give them the side that is showing your name. You give them before you give a complimentary card with your two hands. No, don't give them with two hands. Before you give them with two hands, but now take your right hand, give it the side that as soon as they receive the complimentary card from you, they can easily read. Not they try to figure out which side is the front. They start to know. Don't confuse them. And if you know you're going to give somebody your complimentary card, you know you're going to give them. So it's not the time when you say, oh, can I have your complimentary card? You're not asking, oh, I think no. You should know whether the complimentary card is with you or not. So when you give it to them, they receive the complimentary card, yes, and they keep it. When they ask you, and when they're like, oh, do you also have a complimentary card? When people might ask you for a complimentary card, they don't want you to give them back. I know of somebody that somebody gave them complimentary card and wrote the person's name and said, please call me. You know what the person did? The person took a complimentary card and gave somebody else. The person said, oh, sir, what should I do with complimentary card? He said, no, keep it. No. Don't dictate for what people should do when they give you a complimentary card. Thank you very much. Where you happen to be, please. There's something they say. They said assumption is the least level of knowledge. Okay, good. Somebody say, as a girl, we don't have side pockets. Where do we put it? Good question, Emmanuel. Thank you very much. Okay, you can move with the hand purse. Ladies have a hand purse. So your complimentary card can be in your hand purse. Or now we have some nice complimentary card holders. Some ladies have it with their phones. So when they ask you, simply open it up, take it, and give it to them. And also, if you don't have the complimentary card, simply say, I don't have the complimentary card. When somebody gives a complimentary card and you say, oh, paper, no, don't do that. No. The law of etiquette to be angry with you, the God of etiquette to be angry with you. No. Don't do that on paper. No. Simply say, I don't have a complimentary card. Okay, but sir, would you mind the number? Would you mind giving me your email? Most people are comfortable releasing their email and their number. So I will do what? I will send you a mail and get back to you. And when somebody says, oh, this is a complimentary card, please call me at this time. Please call them at this time. Call them at this time. Yes, call them at this time. I say assumption is no knowledge at all. Assumption is no knowledge at all. And know that all of us, we etiquette. Yes, yes, the God of etiquette to be angry with you. How dare you use the paper when someone use a complimentary card for you? The God of etiquette will be super angry with you. No. Yeah, success. Thank God you didn't miss out on this. Okay, good. If you are going to an office or you are working, okay, you're going to an office, and some offices in Nigeria, they have shared space. So you can easily just walk into the next person's office. Good. In as much as there's no door in that office, before you walk into that office, you can ask the permission, can I come in? Don't just walk in and barge into the office and say, this is my friend, just barge in. No. Respect is needed. Respect is needed. And do not assume that everybody in your organization, they know you. Wow, time is fast spent. I will give time for questions. Time is fast spent. We have done 48 minutes. Wow, I need to give us time to questions. I have other things to do, email etiquette. For us, and let's see if I can touch that. If I can touch that, I mentioned in your work, you are in the ICT department. People might not know you. So, for example, you now move to marketing department. As you are going, they not ask you, who are you? Don't just play up and say, you don't know me. Who don't know this organization? No. There are going to be somebody who was just transferred. I am changing the department. Can I see your ID? Don't go up and say, are you doubting me? Why are you doubting me? I told you. No. You say, oh, I'm just coming. Oh, my ID card. Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, can I call my boss? Do you know my boss? Like, yes, I know your boss. So let's just confirm. Because anybody can walk in and claim anything. That's why in some organizations, they tell you, always put your ID card on so that they can know you. They can know who is working. So that when somebody is walking to that place, you're like, somebody is walking to the conference room, oh, we don't know who that person is. The person is to that place. They're not appreciating me. Who genuinely do not know you. And don't just barge into any office. Oh. Don't just barge in. Knock. When you knock, and when you're entering the office, especially someone who is higher than you, as you are entering, do not enter, and when you're closing the door, you turn the back at them. No. You open the door with your right hand, open the door with arm stretch. When you enter like 4 steps, take that door back, let your left hand close the door, and you walk in. No, don't turn your back on people. It is rude. No, don't turn your back on people. It is rude. When they give you, for example, a document, when they give you a document and say, take the document somewhere, not just fold the document and say, no, okay, let's just fold it anyhow. No. Take the document the way it is given to you. Take the document the way it is given to you and do what? Give it that same way. When your boss is talking and your boss finishes speaking to you, not assume your boss has finished speaking and say, okay, that's all, that's all, that's all, and you just walk out. No. Simply ask, Ma, sir, are you done? Are you done? When you ask that, they will kind of tell you, okay, yes, I am done. Okay, let me enter email etiquette. I'll just touch email etiquette briefly before I say ask for questions. Okay, please, when you are sending a mail to anyone in your organization, this is what you do. Use the tool. If you are copying anybody in the organization, there's something called CC, carbon copy. When you are copying anybody, put the CC, the person's email in the CC. Then in the body of the email, let the person you're sending to know that you copied this person so they are fully aware. Let the person know that you copy this person so that they are aware. If there's a file that is attached in the document you want to send, indicate it and say, dear sir or dear ma, in this email, I attached a file so that they know. Some people have sent mails to people and they said, I sent it to you now, the file is attached. You say, I did not know. Because why? You did not indicate that it was attached. So whenever you attach a file, indicate that what? It is what? Attached. So that these people know. And any email that is very lengthy, please take it to a word processor document like Microsoft Word that we are using, and any other word processor document that you are okay with. Move it to that document and do what? Attach it. Email, they don't have to be lengthy. No. They don't. Some people send a very lengthy mail. You now ask yourself, this mail is too lengthy. For me, any mail that is more than the size of an A4 paper, that cannot be in an A4 paper. Okay, Doctor of Etiquette is really giving us a certificate in etiquette. Any mail that's more than this size of an A4 paper, I think you can see this. Please type it in a word processor document and do what? Attach it. And do what? Attach that document and do what? Send that document to what? The person. Yes, copy the person that needs to be copied and indicate it. Please, when you are writing a mail, do not use, sir, that is simple question. A simple question, are you done? Sounds to some people as insult. Okay, how do we handle that? Okay, good. Yes, Tolu Joseph, are you done? Sounds insulting to some people, which is true. You not say, oh, sir, okay, can I leave? Or is there something that you want me to do? For example, now you have something to do. Say, oh, sir, okay, thank you, I've heard, sir. I would like to finish up the things I'm doing on. May I leave? Can I leave? It works for different people. Some people, are you done? Some people can say, oh, may I take my leave? When you ask those questions, or can I continue with what I'm doing? So it works for the different organizations that you are in. Okay, please do not write with capital letters in when you are sending a mail. It shows that you are shouting, and nobody likes to be shouted upon. Nobody likes to be shouted upon. Nobody likes to be shouted upon. Oh, it's 55 minutes already, and if you have any questions before. And the time wraps up, please drop it, let me answer it. You know, I'm teaching on business etiquette, so I need to keep, please drop it for me, and then I will answer it. Any questions? Any question? Time just flies. We have other things. Okay, any questions? They will pop it out. Okay, I have a book titled Can we pop out the questions? I have a book titled Enjoy Your Job. Enjoy Your Job. In that book, there are some things I did not touch here, which you are going to learn there. If you have a friend that is a boss, how do you treat that person? How do you treat that person? If you have a friend that is a boss, inside my book, Enjoy Your Job, you will see it. There's a common saying which people tell you, say, government will not carry for head, though. This is your organization, just take the work easy. No. In my book, you will know that giving 100% in your organization is not for the organization's good alone. It's for your own good. If you want to be effective and efficient in your organization, trust me, that book is going to help you. For example, there are some people who you discover that you know them, they are working in an oil company, but in their Facebook profile, in their Twitter, in their Instagram or LinkedIn, they did not put it. It is intentional. In that book, it will tell you why they did not put it and why you should not be the one mentioning that this person is working in an oil company. No. If you go to a wedding and you hear this statement, the statement is colleagues of the bride and or colleagues of the groom, please come and take a photo. It means that organization, they don't want them. Thank you. Yes, that's Instagram and Twitter handle. It means they don't want them to mention their name. And most other company staff don't want to mention the name of their company. So please, in that my book, it will show you why you should not and how to handle them. And also, if you have a boss, before you go to social media, start celebrating your boss, say, hey, happy birthday to the greatest boss. There is something you should know. Not all boss like, so is it wrong using affectionate names for your customer like baby dear? Yes, please don't use baby, don't use dear for any of your customers. Don't use dear, don't use my baby. Yes. Before you go online and
Okay.
start celebrating online, there is something you need to know. You are wonderful. I'm so blessed. Thank you. There's something you need to know before celebrating your boss. In that my book, it will show you what you need to know. Yes, please. This one is important. As I talked about the representative, links extending your hand to handshake is applicable in the normal setting. Normal setting, yes, but the business that wants to extend the normal setting, anything good. That's why here is business etiquette. Thank you very much, kindly. For that. So to get that, my book, I said, I like it that way. The book is just 1,500 naira. Thank you. 500. How do you get it? Go to BIT.
Okay, Mr. Kingsley.
Yeah, yes, let me drop this. bit.ly slash Kingsley offer. bit/ly bit.ly bit.ly /Kingsley offer. bit.ly /KINGSLEY OFFER. You can put that for me so that they can see it. And anybody who is going to order that book between now and the next 1 hour, I'm going to give you a free 20-minute consultation with me. I have not done this anywhere before. Yes, a free 20-minute consultation with me. So please, if you can help me put that on the screen, bit.ly/Kingsley offer. On that page, you can see how you're going to pay and send the mail. Anybody that can send between 8 to 8:57, that's 9 o'clock. Anybody that pays for the book between that time, I'm going to give you 20-minute consultation one-on-one to ask me anything bothering you on etiquette. If there's any question, bring it out and let's fire down. Thank you. It's been good here. Please, you can help me upload that so that people.
All right, amazing, Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti. Thank you so much for the enlightened session. And while you were talking, I remembered when I was 7, I served in a federal government college in Benin, and I remember that it was like a taboo for me to say good morning without adding ma or sa to it. You need to say good morning, mom, or good morning, sir. And I currently work in a private organization right now where my line manager wouldn't want me to even introduce her to someone as my oga or my boss. She would say, "No, I am your colleague." You understand? So I feel like you've talked about. Yeah, so I was saying that I feel like you've talked about very important details, very important thing that people do not take, people take for granted, particularly young people. So etiquette is important because it would actually create the pathway to your success. So thank you so much once again for the enlightening session. We appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your time, your knowledge, and everything you've got with us today. Thank you so much. We are indeed very grateful for this. So guys, I will be taking your questions now. If you've got any questions for Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti, please drop it in the comment section. In the meantime, I'd like you to show some love to Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti. Let him know that we appreciate him for what he has done for us tonight. So let me see all the emojis in the comment section. And let me also add that you can follow him on Instagram. Please do is at Kingsley Ogbiti on IG. Go there, go and show him love. And we also want you to, put all of these things you've learned, put it on social media. Let people know that this is happening. We are giving you great value. So please share whatever you've learned on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all your social media platforms, and ensure to use the hashtag Skill Factory Africa, Tab 2020, and of course, Skill Acceleration Bootcamp. Don't forget, now is the time for you to study, and we're going to be doing this all together. So I'll be taking your questions now in the comment section. If you've got any questions at all, please feel free to drop your questions there. I will be taking them now. In the meantime, Mr. Kingsley, I'd like to ask you the appropriate way to introduce yourself as an individual. Should your surname go first or your first name? Are you there, Mr. Kingsley? Did you get my question?
Okay, it depends on the individual. Once we can use anyone works. Yes, anyone in your surname, anyone works fine. You can mention your surname. It's fine. Anyone is fine. There's no hard or fast rule on that.
Okay.
Yes, anyone works fine. You can mention. Okay.
Okay, so let me try get
no
some
so
comments. Oh, Ologo is asking, how do we handle a wicked boss? Someone who is always harsh. How do we handle a wicked boss?
Okay, good. Okay, there are questions that I cannot. That question I need to ask you some things because I need to ask you some things to be able to know how to diagnose it. I don't know who that person is, but send me a DM at Kingsley Ogbiti and I will answer that. I'll ask you a question. I will ask a series of questions and answer that for you for free. You're not going to charge. You're not going to pay anything. I will answer that for you for free. Go to at Kingsley Ogbiti. Send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter. I'm going to ask you some questions and I will diagnose that and tell you how to do it. Because there's no particular answer on how to answer that because it depends on the boss. So when I know the person's personality, we know how to handle the person. So I will answer that for you free of charge without paying a single dime. Thank you. So I'm waiting for you on my DM.
Oh my God, you're way too kind, Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti. Thank you so much for this. So somebody's also asking, Atogala Joy is asking, in the case of religious restrictions, how can one decline a handshake without coming off as rude?
Okay, can let them know and say, oh please, ma, or please, sir, I don't receive handshake. It's well known in Nigeria that most of the people that are Muslims, ladies don't receive handshake. And I let them know, oh, I'm a Muslim. I think the person saying that the Muslim, oh, we don't receive handshake. And they understand that even in the corporate world now, that has come to be a norm and people are okay with it. So there's nothing an issue with that. So let your MD know, let everybody know that's not an issue now. Okay, there's no more questions. Time is up. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, so time is off. I know this is, a very interesting topic and more people have questions to ask.
And if you have a question, I'm going to answer it at Kingsley Ogbiti. Thank you very much. Victoria Wanda, God bless you for this opportunity. It's a good time to be here. Be etiquette conscious always and know that nothing great has ever been done and the seat of convenience. So go and be great. You will flourish. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you very
indeed,
much.
Mr. Kingsley Ogbiti. Thank you so much for doing this. We're grateful. Thank you. And we love you so, so much, for taking our time to inspire and enlighten us on business etiquette. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Victoria?
Yeah, is Victoria coming online? Okay, I think she's handling.
Hello, thank you so much. I was not supposed to come online, but I just decided to say thank you in front of everyone. We appreciate you. Uh, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I can hear you.
So please, sir, what I want you to do is please send to my DM the link you mentioned to your book and the freebie you're attaching for those people who are going to access it for the next 1 hour. Please send it to me so I can now communicate it to them.
Very good. Victoria, let me say one thing to you personally. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you might not know this. I think it's my first ever live session. Most of my trainings are physical training. This is my first ever live session, and I'm doing it with you.
Wow.
Yes. So when they ask you my first session, Victoria, one of the first people on stage. This is my first ever live session.
Wow,
I'm grateful.
yippee! Sabi gang to the world. Sabi gang. Let me see the Sabi. Sabi, we brought him. We brought him for his first ever live section. Yippee! Amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you so, so much for coming here. On behalf of Rafiat and the whole team, God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, sir. See you some other time. Please, everyone, go and bombard his Instagram with love. I mean, follow him, go and let them know that something has happened. He came to the Sabi Nation. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
God bless you too.
All right, guys. I'm not using my stand and I'm not using my lights because every single time I tell myself I'm not going to come live, but I just find myself coming live at the end of the section. But it's fine. Thank you so much for it. This is the end of the day one, and it's been such an amazing section. Rafiat, I really want you to conclude because this is your show. So let me be going off. See you all tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow's section is by 10. We'll learn negotiation skill. How do we negotiate? Hey, I cannot wait for that section. See you all, guys. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Love you all. You are the real deal.
All right. Okay, so guys, thank you so, so much for making this happen. You would agree with me that you've gotten so much more than you've gained for. We had 5 incredible sessions today, you can imagine. But guess what? We have so much more in stock for you. So make sure you join us tomorrow, starting from 10 a.m. up until a time like this. We are bringing high profile individuals to talk to you, to educate you, to help you learn, unlearn, and relearn. So you cannot miss it for anything in the world. I repeat, you cannot miss it for anything in the world. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share your knowledge on social media. Please endeavor to use the hashtags SAB2020. SAB 2020. There's also the Skill Acceleration Bootcamp as well as Skill Factory Africa. So ensure to share whatever you've learned today. I want to believe that your notepad is full. So make sure you share everything you've learned today on social media and ensure to tag us. Please follow Skill Factory Africa. Follow all our trainers, all our facilitators. Just be awesome. We need you to sabi, and over sabi cannot even kill you. So see you tomorrow. Thank you so much and have a good night rest.